Hello everybody, and welcome back to another One Piece Burning Blood meta news video. My name is Silvokiji, and yes, I sound a little bit different. It's not the sickness, it is the new mic that's kind of, I would say, deep muffle in a kind of sense, a way, but whatever. This is the Zone Gaming Go. So, I was going to make a video yesterday about the big changes coming to the Zone Gaming Go for One Piece Burning Blood. Now, one of the biggest things I would like to talk about straight up before we start anything is that how many players the Zone Gaming Go actually has in the Discord channel. We have a lot of communication going on, a lot of different other channels starting off within our Discord for the Zone Gaming Go. That being said, we have the Cydia starting up in some shape or form. We're still continuing the Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z tournaments and stuff like that. We will continuing that around next month or the end of this month. We haven't actually purely decided yet. Now, if anyone has any questions regarding the announcements today, please let me know. The reason I wanted to do a stream is because I wanted everyone to have a clear understanding of what is actually going on. So before I actually kind of get into the big stuff of this, the reason why I'm making this video, give me a moment here to post the link to this stream to the Discord channel. Okay, let's just go do the proper things here. Okay, hello Hikiko, welcome. I encourage everyone to watch this. Okay. Hi, hello Shaheem. Hello, how's it going? So, one of the first things I want to talk about here is the biggest change is that the PSN communications will no longer be accessible and will no longer be supported. That being said, I will no longer go between Discord and PSN. That means that if you are not in Discord, communication with me would definitely cease until, around the end of next month. I'll say that by the end of next month, it will be completely done. I will not be communicating with anybody through PSN unless absolutely necessary. It's just no longer needed. There's too many people on Discord, and we got everything going on that. And it'll be easier for tournaments and competitions to actually have it done in one simple place. That being said, if you are currently not on Discord, please go to Discord and log on. If you don't like notifications, it's fine. Just turn notifications off and just put like a private message with me and put a DM, and that's fine. Okay, that's all you have to do. You don't have to actually be in all the channels. There's a lot of channels on there. You don't have to be part of all of that, but you can check whenever you feel like it. So another thing is, let me know guys if you guys can hear me clearly, by the way, because like I said, new mic. Okay, so another big change is we are moving with computers, our computer systems, our PCs, around January. That's going to be happening. It won't be happening in Season 5. It will probably be in Season 6, where One Piece Burning Blood and other anime fighters will be supported for PC users. So if you are only on PC, you will be supported coming in at the end of January. So that will be happening in 2022. Now, interviews. So we're going to start an interview process. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a voice or mic for this. It's just a little questionnaire that every once in a while we'll probably get out to players that get nominated to do interviews. And this is just our way to kind of be more interactive with the community. So far, we have announced ASAP as the co-organizer for the Zone Gaming Go. He was done an amazing job, especially with the Cydia, as well as already bringing in 4 people into the Zone Gaming Go, even though he's only been co-organizer for about a couple of days. So that's really been a big help. We're receiving a lot of people from different games and stuff, which is also good. We're hoping that in the future we may be able to do more Naruto like we used to be doing, and possibly do some tournaments with that game as well. And I know everybody is super ready to hear about the point system for One Piece Burning Blood, but just give me a moment to actually get into that. That is the biggest thing here. That's actually. Okay, so let's see here. Yes. So I guess we can start off with the fact that the crew battles will be happening September 4th. Crew battles is going to be a 5v5 5 players from the Zone Gaming Go against 5 other players from the Zone Gaming Go, going against one another. Now, the rules are all set in the Discord, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but I will say it's going to be pretty epic to watch. We're going to make sure we have a fantastic scene for that. Will there be commentary? Yes. Will there be trivia? Possibly. Will it be me and Rohawk commentating? Most likely. And so you'll be able to check that out on September the 4th. That will be at 11 CST, like usually is. But if we have to move it to a Sunday, we are okay moving to Sunday. And that's just a possibility in that. Okay? So now we'll move on to the really big thing. The first to 5 changes. Now, the first to 5s has been a really big thing from the Zone Gaming Go. We have over 40 first to 5s. So many players participating in the first to 5 sessions, and I know I really didn't do a lot of them, towards the end of, or the beginning of when we're starting the tournament, the battle for, not Battle for Peace, what is it called? The Clash of Seasons, which is, by the way, did an amazing job, went higher than I expected. We had so much participation, so much in the chat for that tournament. It was probably the best tournament we have ever done, beating the Battle for Peace. Even though Battle for Peace has more views, this one to me was the funnest I've done, and I think it was done very well, especially with the lack of players that we had that were kind of leaving in there. But it did an amazing job regardless. And also props to Shaheem for winning, from getting first place in that Clash of Seasons tournament. And also congratulations for everybody else who participated, like T-Baz getting in second place and ASAP getting in third place for that competition. Speaking of which, okay, now for the point system. So, the Zone Gaming Go is going to be moving on to a point system for the first to 5 to encourage participation. There's a couple of rules that are following the first to 5 change, and I think everybody will probably love it or hate it. So, this is how it's going to go. When you participate in the first to 5, you have to make the matchup. I am no longer going to assign a match to you unless absolutely necessary. Okay? When you actually fight against this person, here's the fun part. This person cannot be someone that you have already fought in the previous first to 5 beforehand. Which means if you bid in 3 first to 5s and you fought against, like, Mike in the first to 5, you cannot fight against Mike in the second one. You can fight against Mike in the third, but you can't fight the same opponent back to back. That's a no-go. Okay? There's also a limitation here. You can only be in 5 first to 5s throughout the entire season. So from season 5 starting today, you can only be in 5. No, Hiko, that's not right. That's not all the first to 5 things that you have already, like the previous ones, they don't matter for this at all. It's a whole new season. It's a whole restart. Okay? It's going to restart every season. If you're wondering when the season's going to end, the season will end the same time the tournament is going to be performed, which is going to be in the middle of October. There's no exact date yet, so give me a moment for that. So how this is going to be done is that every time you win a round, you're going to get 2 points, okay? Every time you lose a round, you are going to lose 1 point. That being said, if it goes from like 4 or 5, oh my goodness, math. Whew. I messed up my numbers. I messed up my numbers super bad. Give me a second, guys, because that's not right. Okay, I was right. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, 6 points. Wow, I cannot believe I just did that. So if this goes from 4 to 5, you will get 6 points, right? Okay, so basically your objective is to win as much as possible and prevent your opponent from winning in the first to 5 session. Now, before, people can kind of like do whatever they really wanted to in there, but now since there's going to be a little bit more of a tug of war involved, because this is going to be involving points, it's going to be a bigger deal. Now, points can also be rewarded by organizers as well as administrators, specifically myself, ASAP, and Rohawk. I am giving them permission to award points for certain actions. This doesn't even have to be game related for One's Burning Blood. It can be like people who give just amazing advice all the time, people who can just keep their cool, people who are entertaining, and just like that, just giving out points just because of that. So it's basically like, you ever been in like in elementary school? Of course you've been in elementary school, and people gave out points for good behavior. That's basically what's going to be happening in special cases. Of course, has to be approved. So with the points, if for 10 points, now this is the thing, you can always at any moment in time you can contact me to go for quick credit. And what that is that you can give up 10 of your points to get a put in a raffle for the tournament. Now, the thing about the raffle for the tournament is that the raffle is going to increase by $10 for every different person that participates in the raffle. That being said, that means if 10 people participate in the raffle, that means it's going to be an $100 raffle draw at the end of the tournament. Okay, so that means that the more people get into the raffle, the bigger the boost is going to be, but it is going to be maxed at $100. You can put as many raffles as you can, or tickets in the pot as you possibly can. That means you can keep on using your 10 points if you keep getting them over and over to continually putting, putting tickets in that raffle bucket. Okay, so for 15 points, you can trade that out for $10 at PlayStation credit. This is for your region, basically. Okay. For 20 points, you can do $20 at PSN credit, and this is also, again, your region. So about that, some people ask me why did I do PayPal. I have problems with that. I'm not doing that anymore. That's not going to be a thing. It's just going to be PSN credit. It's less messy, less worry. So hope you guys are okay with that. If you're not, then don't do it. But yeah, 10 points raffle, 15 points $10 PSN credit, 20 points $20 PSN credit. Remember, you can only be in 5 first to 5s per season. Okay. Next up here is what we have is the top 3. Now, if you want to save your points, you can do that. You can save your points until the season actually starts, or till the tournament begins, and you can decide that you're going to go for a top 3 bonus. What that means is that if you get into the top 3, you will get a bonus added to your already cash prize or credit prize from the top 3. Now, this can be $10. 10 points will give you 20 in PSN credit. 15 will give you 30 in PSN credit. And 20 points will give you 40 in additional PSN credit. So basically, if you wait, you'll actually get more PSN credit for doing this rather than going for the quick credit that you would have from that option. So there's 2 options: quick credit or top 3 bonus, basically. There may be some additions to the raffle here because 10 points my bad. 10 points doesn't give you 1 raffle ticket; it gives you 3. My bad. Okay, yeah, 10 points will give you 3 raffle tickets instead of 1. Now, if you want 1, you can use 5 points for 1 raffle ticket. Okay. So that's basically the point system, the point system we're going to be using for One Piece Burning Blood for the community as a whole. Now, another thing we're adding to this is that there's going to be a channel literally completely dictated to marking the first to 5s for every season. So that means in every single match we have for first to 5, there's going to be someone writing down how many matches you lost, how many matches you won, how good you do, how many points did you get, did you make any character switches, what characters did you play with. It's going to be all in that channel section for everyone to look at for future reference in first to 5s. Now again, you can only be in 5 first to 5s. You cannot fight against the same opponent back to back. The opponent must agree to the first 5 for participating in them. And here's another big thing that I talked about this to Rohawk. Me and Rohawk and ASAP, I believe, have seen a good amount of matches. Do not, and I repeat, do not play in a match and purposely lose against your opponent. If you purposely lose against your opponent, or if you, if you basically give up and stuff, giving up in a match will not count as a loss. That will not count as just a 1-point loss. We will deduct 3 points for just pressing the start and give up button, even if you're still in the set. That is how much is going to be deducted from it. It's not going to be no simple -1, it's going to be -3. Now, someone asked me, can you go into negatives in terms of points? No, you cannot go into negatives in points. You will always drop to 0. You cannot go below that number. The max amount of points you can have is 20, so you cannot hold on to your points, and your points will reset after every season. Okay? That's basically the point system. Now, I also want to remind everyone that all money and all PSN credit is funded by myself, so don't kill me when it comes to giving out the credit. And I also will say that No, if you have negative points, you do not have to give me money. That's not how this is going to work. This is all for you guys. This is literally all for you guys. This is not benefiting me at all whatsoever. This is all for you in terms of participation and playability. This is what I want to do for the community and the point system I want to give to the community for participation, as well as starting up a lot of stuff. So you do you. Now, I have preferences. So if I see matches and stuff using characters in such an amazing way, I might give extra points. Okay, so that's the thing. That's all according to myself, ASAP, and Rohawk. That doesn't mean ask them for points. Please do not do that. Please do not ask them for points. Don't do that. And I will also say, if people do need help with PlayStation Plus account, or if they need help with stuff like that, you can always get the PSN credit from Playing vs. 5. I mean, use that. Use that option to get the credit to get those points. Now, I will say, if you have 10 points and you want the PSN Plus, we will give you a $10 PSN Plus card if you give us 10 of your points. Okay? So that's the trade-off we're actually doing in terms of all the fun and dandy and everything like that. So if you're awesome, you get more points. If you're not awesome, you probably get points back and forth. We don't know. So that's pretty much it in terms of the big changes coming to the Zone Game and Go. Points will also be used as a form of reward for character tournaments, as well as random tournaments that we do out of the blue. Cash prizes will only be used for the big tournaments, as well as the quick credit that we're getting from the point system. The point system will be public to the Discord channel users, so everybody will be able to see how many points each player has. Now, also, players are able to wager points with one another, which is an option. What can you get points from the commentators? When you actually get the when you cash in the credit from me, the credit will either be given to you immediately or 1 week from which you actually asked to get the credit. It depends on my availability and what I can do for you. For the credit, that's like $10. I could probably do it to you immediately, but for the $20, it'll probably be like a week from now, just to give me some time to work out some stuff. Okay, so do I have any more questions regarding the credit system and the point system? Anything like that? Any more questions? Can you challenge the commentators? No. Rohawk and myself will be exempt from the point system, since we technically have to, watch over them. ASAP is still allowed to participate in the point system because he's a co-organizer, he's not an administrator. You'll get the top 3 you'll get after the tournament, but the quick credit you get that either immediately or 1 week from which you ask me. That's anytime. That's anytime during the season. You don't have to wait till the tournament to actually exchange that credit. You can literally do a first to 5 on that day, win the credit, and then ask me you want to cash it out. That's really it. I will also say with 100% honesty that we have every right, the administrators have every right to remove all sense of credit that you achieve due to negative or toxic behavior. Okay? And that's basically it. If you have any more questions, guys, please tell me in the Discord channel. And remember, PSN will be canceled from communication starting at the end of next month. So end of September, PSN communications will be cut off, and Discord communication will be a priority and the primary. Until then, everybody, enjoy playing One Piece Burning Blood. And if you have any suggestions for future videos I'm going to make, I'm probably going to make one after this one. Let me know. And have a good day.